excited for today's episode and that you're able to come watch this. Today we're going to talk about creating our personal vision, creating our business vision, and then how we can take and blend those to create massive action as you and I as entrepreneurs, as well as having a spouse who's an entrepreneur or in business with us as well. Hi, Josh Felber, two-time best-selling author. I've had the honor and the privilege to be able to work with Brian Tracy and Steve Forbes to contribute and write two of the best-selling books in business. As well as, since I was 14 years old, I've owned over 15 different companies, taking several of those to over 7+ figures. And I also have the honor and the privilege to be able to work on a daily basis as an entrepreneur with my wife, who as well as she is as an entrepreneur. We both own separate businesses, but have the privilege to be able to work together and communicate together. Do you know what your dream or your purpose is in life? Understanding and having a clear, concise vision and massive action purpose leads to abundance and success. It also acts as your yardstick to measure your progress towards your goals, as well as assess the state of affairs where you currently are today. The one trait that all successful, fulfilled people cultivate is a passion and an enthusiasm for life. And why they have that passion and that enthusiasm for life is because it matches their mental blueprint. They all have a compelling vision, a clear, concise, compelling vision for life and what they want out of that, as well as for their business. And that is why you need to create one for yourself. One of my mentors, Tony Robbins, said, to create an extraordinary quality of life, you must create a vision that is not only attainable, but also sustainable. I want you to think about that for a minute. We have to be able to also be able to attain it, but as well as be able to continuously sustain that vision. You can benefit greatly from your own personal vision. And one of the things it's going to do is give you the ability to get that freedom that you want, as well as make growing your business exciting and fun, as well as helping you understand who you are and where you are in your personal life. I believe in this so much that when I was 14, I read my first book from Tony Robbins, Unlimited Power. And that helped set my mind and helped me create my first vision. And I took a big notepad and I started writing down all my goals, what my dreams were, where I wanted to be, who I was, my beliefs and my values. And I started to craft what my vision is, what my purpose in life was going to be. And obviously over the years, I've modified that, I've worked that, and I've tweaked that as my life has changed, as my beliefs and my values have updated. And I've always stayed on that path and always stayed on that vision of where I wanted to be, being able to help, being able to teach, and be able to give back to other entrepreneurs and help excel and propel them to be able to achieve the freedom, the time, the abundance, and the wealth that they deserve. What I want to challenge you right now while you're watching this video, pause it if you need to, is I want you to not postpone any longer, to start creating your purpose, your massive action, your vision. And we're going to talk about 4 steps to make that happen. Step number 1, I want you to imagine, think about when you were a little kid and you used to lay in the grass or the fields or wherever it may have been in the park, and you just dreamed, what did you dream about? I need you to go back to that place and just start to imagine, what will my life stand for? How do I want people to know me? Did I live? Did I love? Did I give back? How will I bring honor and abundance to my loved ones? That's a deep question. I want you to really think about that. What adventures will make me feel alive? What excites you? What excites you out there? Maybe it's skydiving. Maybe it's whitewater rafting with your family. Find things that excite you and you and your family and that you can go and have fun and laugh and just enjoy it. the next part is, what do I want and how hard am I willing to fight for it? This is very key, is you got to be able to just go after and just drive towards continued success of what you want. And this is very, very important, that you're able to understand and know and be very clear and concise on this. Number two, while you're doing this, I want you to emotionalize it. Supercharge yourself with emotions as you're creating your vision. Your visions have to be emotionally charged to create that massive success, to create that massive action. By doing this, it's going to give you the power to move, be able to give you the power to take action. It'll keep you focused on what you want to do and what you want to create in your life personally, as well as your career and business. And make sure it's an emotional charge to you, not to anybody else. It needs to be an emotional charge to you so you're able to take action on that. Number three, you have to be specific. Now we're going to develop this further. So details, details, details. Don't be vague. Not, oh, I'd like to run. Well, where do you want to run? Do you want to run a half marathon? Do you want to run a full marathon? Do you just want to go out and run 5 miles a day or 3 miles a day? Be specific in what you want. The better and the more exact and concise the details, the greater value and the greater leverage for your future you will create. And then ask yourself, has it gone beyond simple? Did I think too much into this? Did I over-engineer it? Have I beaten all the simple out of it? So think about that. Is it too confusing? Is it too much to try to figure out? I want you to keep it simple, but full of details. Number four is I want you to get creative, be imaginative, really be creative. As you're being clear and concise, I don't want you to strive for perfection. We're not looking perfection here. I want you to just start writing. I want you to use visual pictures and images. If you need to include music, as you're coming up with your vision, do it. It'll make it more memorable to you. And the more memorable it is to you, the greater response and the greater action you're going to be able to take to move yourself and propel yourself forward. So I hope you're getting a lot of value and a lot of information out of this episode, and that you really, really like this. I want you to please subscribe. Help me inspire others. Share this with others. If you love this video, I want you to push it out there and empower and encourage others, just as you are today with that. So what I want to do is let's recap. 4 steps to create an awesome, extraordinary vision. 1, imagine. 2, emotionalize. 3, you gotta be specific, clear, and concise. And number 4, get creative. Start coming up with all sorts of ideas and keep it simple. So if you could sum up your life's purpose in 1 sentence, what would it be? Pause this right now. And I want you to write down 1 sentence and how you would sum up your life. And then take that and share that in the comments below with our community to help inspire others, to help drive others to take action and to inspire their family, their friends, and their spouses as well. I want you to stay tuned. I am excited for our next episode. This is going to be a fun one, where we're going to discover the differences on how men and women think in life, family, and business, and how we can take that, combine those together to understand each other and to grow and to have a successful, thriving business and family. So stay tuned. Until next time, I want you to get out, live a life that is fully charged, that you're willing to do whatever it takes to achieve success, freedom, time with your family, and the lifestyle that you deserve. So be extraordinary, have an awesome day, and thank you for watching.